Hello everyone, my name is Don Angelito and today I'm going to be bringing you a review for Mobile Suit Gundam Extreme vs. Force for the PlayStation Vita that was released on July 12, 2016. Extreme vs. Gundam was made by Bandai Namco and they finally released this game in the Western region. Was one of the games that I was actually looking forward to when it was announced. So let's move forward and hopefully we can get everything done. And if I can get skip the my list of skip. I'm gonna let you guys see the 10-second introduction. It's really short and simple, but I was a little bit disappointed with the introduction because I was hoping they would show up all the Gundam that's gonna be in the game. With that being said, that's the introduction. Okay. So let's look what this game can bring you. This is Extreme versus Force. You have Extreme Force versus categories the storyline versus Extent, which was actually an update to the game where you can have free battles or course battles. You have your usual database, Battle Force, and your options. Now, I do have a little disappointing news. If you guys one of those type of players who are Vita owners who likes to play online, you will be a little disappointed, because Battle Force is only with ad hoc mode. And with that being said, as it says here, please take note that a matchmaking session is not possible between different applications versions. With that being said, this will remove you from having connected your your PlayStation Vita connected to PSN and turning to ad hoc mode. And that's something I was really disappointed with that. I was really looking forward to actually battling people with my Gundams online and actually have a fun fight. Extended mode, which is a game mode where I'm going to be showing off gameplays of the Mobile Suit Gundams. Story mode, not so much, because I would like for you guys to take a good look at the storyline. So if you have your cursed battles, difficulties, you can actually set it up if you're having a hard time. And you have set your difficulties, your timer, your boost gauge, and stuff like that. So free battle is where you can have 2v2 or 1v1s if you like. And you can also set up NPCs and bosses also as well. I thought that was pretty interesting. So let me show you the extended version of the battles. And I'm going to use one of my favorite Gundams that I actually enjoy using the most so far, which is either between Burning Gundam and Gundam Wing Zero. So here we have Gundam Zero, which is usually Gundam Wing Zero, but I guess they never added the Endless Watts version, which is always disappointing for me. And here you have is Burning Gundam, so we're going to use that. Cursed mode is where you get to choose from different difficulties of the matches of how you want to do. The higher the difficulty, the more GP points you will receive. GP points is a battle system where you earn money in order for your story mode, so you can complete certain missions. You can use this for your attack modes, or to boost your attacks, to boost your defenses, to boost your Mobile Suit Gundam in order to keep using the boost mode, and amongst other things. So let's just use the A course just to show you a brief course of the what it's gonna be like. So here you have pretty much your versus screen. There isn't no introductions of the Mobile Suit Gundams. It just goes straight to the fight, and as you can see, this is what we're doing. We're doing a versus mode on the curse battle. As you can see, the battle gauge on top, it just shows how many enemies you have left until their Mobile Suit Gundams are destroyed, so you can win the fight, so you can advance to the next stage. Certain Gundams have used different special abilities. And yes, you can turn the Burning Gundam into the Gold Gundam that is the iconic during the actual show itself. And you guys must be wondering, okay, how do you turn it? Well, if you reach below 300% on your health gauge, which is right here on your left screen, it will turn automatically your Gundam Gold, including Master Gundam. And that's pretty much the end of the first round. And certain Gundams have a certain animation whenever you win on the screen. And then it shows you your total points. When you do beat the final bosses, it's just really simple, really easy. It tells you how much GP you earn. There is the Burning Gundam versus Master Gundam fight, which I'm not gonna go for it because we're gonna have two Burning Gundams, so I'm just trying to make this review as best as possible for you guys. So, what do I think about the storyline? Well, storyline itself is somewhat unique and different, and it's kind of interesting. But as of so far, there isn't a memorable fight that I had that I was like, oh my god, that was like the best fight ever that I had, and it really doesn't make me wanna to go back to it and fight it again. And it's just weird because usually most Gundam games, they have that ability to like, oh my god, that fight was so great, like let me go back to it and fight it again. It doesn't do that, and it's just so weird, and it's just not how I thought it was going to be. Yes, the game does have its flaws, but there's a lot of other good to it. I think that, using the GP system in order for you to get a better hand amongst the rest of the story so you can get through those difficult hard missions, it's pretty interesting. And with that being said, the more Gundams you also unlock, the better for you to actually unlock. But they don't have memorable missions where you can relive the memories of those sections of the game. The game is pretty much based, the story is pretty much more focused on the first 4 original Mobile Suit shows. And I thought it was kind of a disappointing from what I can tell. And it doesn't even talks about the G Gundam series or the Wing Zero series. It just have one missions for those particular shows where it just tells you how it happened throughout the whole storyline. It's just one mission. You get the Burning Gundam in the very first section of the storyline and chapter 1. If you get all 16 medals, you can buy the story mission with GP points by using 6,000. And if you complete that said mission, you will also get the Burning Gundam unlocked, which it's somewhat a little bit off. There is certain stories you can actually participate in, and I'm going to give you a quick show you. So let's go to the Extreme Force really quickly so I can show you. I only on chapter 3, but there's 4 chapters. So you have the UC0079, which is the first storyline. It's the FA project or the Project Force. This data area centers on the Universe Century 1-year war, where new types first appeared as part of the exploration of the possibilities of human evolution. And then you have the second chapter, which is called Area 2, UC0087-0089. You have 2 storylines you must continue right after 0079. And then now that I'm here on chapter 3, which is Area 3, you have UC0093-0096. I haven't gotten really far to the storyline, but this is the story of New Gundam and Gundam Unicorn. I'm not sure what chapter 4 it's going to be about because I have not yet reached it yet. So here is the first parts what you have to go through for chapter 1. Chapter 1 is where you start off right here as Gundam Rising, where you take on the first Gundam, was Gundam 0079, if I believe I'm saying it correctly. Please don't stone me to death because I really don't remember all the serial numbers for every single model. So you do further start off on the first Gundam in the game. As you go here, what it says here, chapter mission 13, it says, this hand of mine is burning red. This is the mission where you unlock the Burning Gundam. As you can, like I was saying earlier, you can unlock it pretty early in the game. But here is a few little notable things that I also wanted to show you guys. This game does come with the $40 price tag on it. It's $40 and it's only digital only. With that being said, there is a few Gundams on here that are pre-order bonuses, and I'm going to show them to you. You will get Extreme Gundam Exilia, Gundam Versago CB, the Tall Geese 2, the Mac Knife, Double O Gundam, Strike Freedom Gundam, and Turn X, Master Gundam, and Gundam GP02A as your pre-order bonuses. Not only that, you also get the new Mobile Suit Gundam from Blood Iron Orphans. You get Gundam Babatos first form when the anime started, and the fourth and final form of the Gundam. So you also will receive the Destiny Gundam Heine, if I'm pronouncing that right, and then you go on so forth and so on. As for the music in this game, I think they did a very good job in the music. They have the titles in Japanese, which is unfortunately I wanted to know about them. But you have the actual anime shows from the actual Gundam series. Let's go with the G Gundam song. And this is a song which pretty much is also with my hand is burning red, and loud roars tells me to defeat you. Pretty much tells you from Domonkachu. You have the music from Gundam Double X. There's so many series you can capture all. As long as you finish most parts of the storylines, you will get some. And you have from Gundam Babatos. And for the more Gundams you collect and the more Gundams you pretty much unlock, the more of the songs you can collect and the more better. So not only that you get those pre-order bonuses, you also receive 2 themes for your PlayStation Vita, as you can see here. This is one of the themes that you receive for the Vita, and since I do not want to change it, but you also get a different one that has different styles on it. Now, the app itself doesn't allow you to get out of it and go to, let's say, for example, for Twitter, PlayStation Store, or amongst other things. And it's kind of a disappointing, because usually when I receive a message, I would like to reply back to people, so let them know what's going on, or if I'm busy or not. It doesn't allow you to reply to anybody whatsoever. Why? I don't understand why. You also have your tutorial for those of you who are new to the Gundam series. It gives you pretty much a brief how to play the game. The only thing I can say about this game that it has an awkward feature is the lock-on system that is very wonky. You press the circle button, sometimes you're going to be pressing square and triangle, and the R triggers to know you can make your combos and make your fights a lot more better, but sometimes it gets kind of carried away. And with things like that, with that being said, it just continues with most of the action. And everything else with the game, it looks great, feels great, the Gundams look great. Everything will, story-wise, it will get you a hard time. It will give you a hard battle. It will make you feel like you want to rage, but will not make you throw the Vitas. I do not recommend throwing your PlayStation Vitas to the wall, because then you're going to have to pay for a new one. But however, my 2 things that I'm very disappointed with this game is the force battles and the wonky system with the lock-on system. Out of everything else, I do enjoy the game. I really like what Bandai is doing with the Western release of this game. I just wish that there was the force battle system actually work with the online compatible, so I can fight against amongst other players. With that being said, this is my review for Mobile Suit Gundam Extreme vs. Force. I will rate this game a 3 out of 5 because I'm giving it an honest review. I like the game. I enjoy it. But there are a few little flaws. The lock-on system is a little wonky from time to time, because sometimes you will hit the right trigger, the right stick on your Vita, and it will change your targeted system, and it really will mess you up who you're attacking. Force battle, it's not what I would say recommended, but at the same time, knock yourself out. If you have a friend of yours or someone that you know that has this game, knock yourself out and have fun. Maybe for your use different. Story mode, it could have been a lot more better. It could have been like, whoa, yes, I want to keep playing. It's strifey. I find myself more enjoying the versus extent more than playing with the Extreme Force. So with that being said, my review is 3 out of 5. It's not perfect, it's not bad, but it's really good. I'm not saying that it's not a bad game, but it's really good. I hope that Bandai would release more Mobile Suit Gundam games for the Western region, and that is what my review indicates of this game. So this is Mobile Suit Gundam Extreme vs. Force on the PlayStation Vita. This is only an exclusive for the system, and the price tag is $40. Do I think the price tag is worth it? Not really. This seems more like a $20 price tag to me. So, that being said, this is my review of Extreme Force, and I hope you enjoy it. And I will see you guys next time.